Our fifth school featured today is the Missouri S&T Miners. The Miners finished the 2018 campaign in the GLVC with a 6-1 record, 10-2 overall, and it was highlighted by an impressive 51-16 win over MSU Moorhead in the Mineral Water Bowl. The Miners have been picked by the league coaches to finish fourth this year and just announced in the GLVC poll. First-year head coach Todd Drury is here with senior running back Deshawn Jones and senior defensive end Tershawn Wharton. Coach, welcome to the kickoff. Congratulations on the promotion. Give us some comments on this, how the season ended in 2018 on such a high note, and then you take the reins here for 2019.
Yeah, so 2018 was a great year. It was very, a memorable year. We had a ton of success on the field and a lot of memories, in the locker room and with those guys. And then with the departure of Coach Fenwick, I had the opportunity to take over, and I couldn't be happier. It was a great situation as far as keeping everything rolling. We've been able to walk in and keep the program the same and keep the guys with the same culture and same schedule, and there's just so many things we didn't have to change over, and so we're excited about looking at 2019. 2018 is over. That was last year. Those are great memories, and we're ready to move on to this fall.
Thank you, Coach. 6 of your 14 returning starters are from the offensive side of the ball, including a pair of all-conference wideouts and all-American running backs sitting next to you. Definitely a void to fill at quarterback with the graduation of Tyler Swart, one of the league's best all-time passers. But you have these all-conference standouts returning. Give us a preview on how you see things shaping up on the offensive side of the football.
Yeah, offensively, you can't argue the production that we graduated with Braxton and Justin and Swart. Those guys were all great players, but we definitely have to focus on next man up. And we have a lot of competition going on at those positions at receiver and at quarterback right now, and we're talented at those positions. We just got to find out in the next couple weeks. It's real exciting to see who emerges as the leader and takes command of the offense. And but we definitely have. We can lean on our backfield, with Deshawn and Peyton and Moye, those guys. We can really lean on our backfield and hopefully bring our quarterback position along, and those veteran receivers can really help us, hopefully not miss a beat offensively.
Deshawn, you're one of the conference's all-time ground gainers, and obviously there's some school and possibly conference records out there for the taking this year. How have you prepared for this season, knowing the workload will most likely increase for the Miners' ground game?
Man, I just stick to it as always been first down, touchdowns. First thing, whenever I touch the ball, the first thing I'm going for the first down. Once I get that, then it's a touchdown, and just repeat that process.
Coach, 6 of your starters are back on defense, including 5 all-conference honorees, with 3 of those being first-teamers. Those honorees bolster the front line and last line of the defensive unit, which you're certainly familiar with, given that Missouri S&T's defensive court, you were the coordinator for the last 3 years. Break down the defense for us.
Yeah, we graduated 2 All-Americans in Bo Brooks and Roderick Chapman last year. But again, we have to come to camp ready to compete, and I think we have talent at all those positions. Our voids, but we definitely are going to be younger, and so. But I'm really excited about this year's defense. These guys have all been with me a long time, and been in the defense a long time, and definitely know the expectation and the standard of playing championship level defense. And so, we're excited to get into camp, and the defensive line is ready to go. I think linebackers, we have a couple spots to shake down still, and then corner as well. But as far as our unit, I'm very excited about this unit going into the fall.
Tershawn, you were the MVP of the Mineral Water Bowl, a win a year ago, and you enter the season fourth in GLVC history with 46.5 tackles for a loss, 18 shy of matching the league leader, which equals your season total from a year ago. First, give us your thoughts on ending the 2018 season on a high note, and then bring us into this year and talk about you leaving your mark as you enter your final season.
Well, some days you just go out there, you in the mood, and you feel it, and that's how I knew that was my last game of the season, and knew this year is my last year, so I finished off strong there, just feeling the game. And this last season, I'm going to leave my mark. I'm going to make sure I do what it takes for my team to win first. And then from there, just anything else that comes. I'm not really going to chase the stats. But if it happened, it happened. I feel that it's reachable and that, it's going to happen.
Coach, give us your insights on your special teams unit. You returned senior leadership in kicker Ben Stryon and punter Jonathan Banowitz. You've yet to fill a key role with the departure of one of the GLVC's all-time best return specialists in Braxton Graham.
Yeah, special teams, that's huge for us, huge part of the game. When I first started as a GA and, my first roles were with special teams and being a special teams coordinator, and so it's always been a passion of mine. I'm excited about this fall, and with Ben Styron and Banowitz both coming back, kicking the ball. Ben's been, so solid for us in the red zone and putting points on the board, and then Bano, last year had a great year, and so being able to flip the field and have great special teams. It kind of just all matches up with our team this year when we start looking at our strengths and where we're at going into the year with our backfield and being able to run the ball, and then also being able to play very consistent special teams and place the ball well and have great field position. So obviously, losing Braxton, it hurts in every area, as far as his production. But, again, we got to have guys step up and come compete during camp and find out who's going to fill those shoes. And we have very talented players, and I'm excited to see who emerges, in the return game, both in kickoff returns and punt returns. So I think we have good schemes in place, and excited about those guys, be able to make some plays there.
Coach, 3 of your first 5 games are in Raleigh this year, 180 from last year as you opened up at home against Eastern New Mexico and then hit the road for the next 4. You'll be also on the road against the league's top 3 teams, projected teams this year. Give us your thoughts on the Miners' path to the postseason this year.
Yeah, the path to the postseason, it just all starts with week 1, so right now we're just focused on getting into camp and becoming the best, version of ourselves as a team. And then from there, really focus on that first opponent, week 1, Eastern New Mexico. They run the flex bone triple option. And so that takes a lot to prepare for from a defensive perspective, but then also as a team, what's our game plan going into that and how are we going to prepare for that game. So really we're not looking past week 1 at all. Obviously the travel schedule's better than it has been the past 2 years as far as games in a row on the road. But yeah, we're solely focused on that first week opponent and just trying to stack those weeks together. And so hopefully we can start off to a good start.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here today on the GLVC Sports Network. We're back after a brief break with the 2019 GLVC Football Kickoff.